What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more College Football Coach Career Edition. And today we're starting the 2035 season. And as you can see, our recruiting class 20th overall. Easily the highest we've ever been. And that's because we did recruit a couple of really good prospects. We redshirted them, though, so they won't be playing for us this year. But next year, they will definitely, hopefully, be making an impact. Taking a look at the season projections, we are ranked 73rd. We're expected to go 4-8. So now's a good time to try to shoot for a bowl game. But as you can see, last episode, 2 episodes ago, I forgot to recruit and redshirt a quarterback. I thought I did. And then last episode, I didn't do it. So now we have no quarterback. So we went ahead and got Josh Jackson. He's a 55 overall. We're going to bring someone in. But that's my screw up. So I do apologize for that. But we do have Jamarcus Howard, junior running back, 82 overall. Cameron Hansen here for his senior year. Same with Jerome Green. We have a very good. And then true freshman Andre Gord. We redshirted him last year. 82 overall already. And that is the point of this new recruiting strategy where we're redshirting first. So we can make sure we're spending most of our money on top prospects. He's the first one to really make an impact on the team. So within a couple of years, we should start to see that pay off. Neil Jackson's another one, 80 overall already. But unfortunately, we might suffer because of my mistake the first couple of years. As you can see, our corners are not good either. But I'm hoping we can steal enough to at least reach our projected goals. So let's kick things off here versus Troy. Non-conference schedule, 85th overall school. And we're going to lose 10-24. I think that's going to be a common theme this year, but as bad as our defense is. And the 55 overall freshman quarterback. Now we'll travel to Tampa. They're almost ranked. So I don't think this is going to go well for us either. It does not. Week 3, we're going to be taking on Muncie, our first school that we ever coached at, all the way back to episode 1, and we beat them 24-10. That is pretty cool for Aaron Rose, beating his first school. So we go 1-2 in the non-conference. Now it's time to start the always dreaded SEC play. We're kicking that off at South Carolina. That's going to be a loss by only 6 points. But we fall to 1-3. Now we'll host Mississippi State. We're ranked supposedly better than them, so hopefully we can. And we do win 38-10, so we get our first conference win. And now we're going at Arkansas, who's 109, so hopefully we can steal another one, because I don't see too many more wins in our future. And we find a way to lose that game. That's going to hurt. That's going to make it really hard to get our target goal of 4 wins. So now week 7, hosting Florida. I don't expect to win here. We get crushed. And now we're going to host Auburn, who's the 9th ranked school. That's probably not going to go well either. It does not. We get crushed again. So we're 2-6 on the season. And we're going to host Nashville. 3 homer games in a row. Maybe we can upset these guys. We cannot. So we fall to 2-7. 3 games left. I would say these next 2 are winnable. This one might not be, though. We're on the road. And we actually pull it out. Okay. Pull off the upset at Georgia. Prove to 3-7. Now we really need to beat Kentucky here. It's on the road, so I don't know. We do. We get it in 5 overtimes by a score of 51-49. Get to 4-7. Last game of the season, hosting Alabama. They're 17th in the country. We can steal this game, upset them, and beat our projected goal. Otherwise, we will at least get to 4-8. Let's see. And we lose. But hey, couple upset at Georgia gets us to 4-8. So at least in terms of wins, we meet our projected goals. Sometimes it doesn't always give it to you, even if you meet it. So we'll have to wait and see how that pans out. We finished 7th in conference, 3-6, 4-8 overall. I'm afraid to look at Josh Jackson's numbers. 1,400 yards, 11 touchdowns, 7 picks. Not bad. Jamarcus Howard goes 973, 5 touchdowns. Zach Jenkins is a junior, 81 overall, 702 and 6. So we have a good run game. Really, our entire offense is really good besides the quarterback. Cameron Hansen, 545, 3 touchdowns. He just did not do well. In his defense, he didn't have a quarterback most of his career. Because Martin really didn't do good till that last year. But he ends up with 189 catches, 2,200 yards, 19 touchdowns in 47 games. Jerome Green, 339 and 2. That was a bad season. He must have got hurt or something. He ends up with 160 catches, 1,400 yards, 7 touchdowns, 48 games. So he did not do well. Junior Sidney Rose, 397, 3 touchdowns. And true freshman Andre Gore, 83 overall, 181, 2 touchdowns. So I'm assuming the quarterback did not, he didn't do so hot. Chaz Peters is graduating. He's probably good. 45% field goals. That's terrible. Connor McFarland graduating. He had 5 sacks his senior year. Ends up with 17 sacks in 48 games. True freshman E.J. Alexander, 4 sacks for us. Flowers had 2. And Nick Maxwell 2. On to the linebacking core. Wilson, the only real good one. 131 tackles for him. That's pretty good. Couple sacks and a pick. Frank Easley did not do well. Walk-on Rod Garrett, 98 tackles for him. Well, not bad, I suppose. And then our corners are bad. Nicholas Bryan had 1 pick. Darren Harris had a pick. Deontay Reynolds had 2 picks. And then Keyshawn Roberts is graduating. Our one good secondary player. He ended up with 1 pick. And Levi Kendrick, 58 overall walk-on. No picks. So yeah, we 4-8, honestly, for that defense is not terrible, I suppose. Chad Roach gets the Heisman for Northwestern. Solomon Owens gets it out of Auburn for defensive Heisman. Coach of the Year goes to Tanner Williams of Northwestern. They went 13-0. That's probably never happened. Freshman of the Year goes to Eddie Hill, Tennessee Central, which is like Middle Tennessee State, I think. Take a look at the All-American team. Had the Heisman winner Chad Roach on there. No volunteers. All-freshman team were definitely... Well, the only thing I would say we would have was the tight end, but he did not have the numbers for it. SEC All-Conference team. We get nobody. And Washington beats Virginia Poly in the national championship. So Northwestern goes undefeated and doesn't make the title game. They must have lost in the conference championship, but so we finished 4-8, go 92. Fall short of our expectations. And we're actually going to lose 3 prestige points. We do have 1 year left on our contract. And Washington State, Iowa State both offer us contracts. But, as tough it is to turn them down, I want to see this recruiting method all the way through. So we're going to stay here, at least through the contract, and then we'll see what happens next year if we get fired or not. And we had nobody transferring. So on recruiting, really the only 2 people we're losing are our 2 really good receivers, and then I guess 1 defensive lineman in McFarland. Got a couple 5-star guys on. Let's take a look who we need to redshirt, or what positions rather. And so far, nobody. 1 O-line, 2 O-line. 1 D-line. 1 linebacker, 1 corner, 1 safety. So we're going to go defense first with the red shirts. Todd Kent, 4-star recruit. No brainer. Safety, Willie Bryant. No brainer. We're down to 171. We do need 1 D-line, but at this point we need to just fill spots. But we do need to get a quarterback. There isn't really anyone left. We're just going to take Donald Fitzpatrick. Or do we not need? We don't know. We'll wait a year. And we'll go D-line. I think Paul Newton will be pretty good. We'll redshirt him. We still do need a defensive lineman, so we'll bring in this guy. And another cheap option, Darrell Rutledge. And so we need a kicker and a wide receiver. Nick Buckles can be the wide receiver. And kicker, we're going to probably go with... Well, we can get a 3-star kicker for $21. We got $10 left. Can't really do it too much there. We'll get an $8 receiver. Well, I guess we're done. Roster's full. Apparently. So let's take... I did not see what the recruiting class was. I skipped past it too quick. Let's take a look at the roster. It's getting a little better. We'll just have to see this contract here. Hopefully we can ball out and get an extension. If not, I guess we'll have to find somewhere else to play. With that said, guys, it's going to do it for today's video. If you want to enjoy it, smash that like button down below. Be sure to subscribe for more College Football Coach Career Edition here on the channel. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Till next time. Peace.